Hey, it's what's going on. It's the show after the show. I'm Jeff Roper. This is Maggie Tolles.
That's right.
Maggie is the producer of our morning show on local. That's going to be obnoxious. I probably need to stop that machine back there, don't I? But Maggie is producing our show. Kaylee is off this week, and so that is going to be obnoxious. I got to stop that. So you're the producer. Why don't? Yeah. I mean, I created that, and it keeps going. I need to stop it. Make it stop. Make it stop. All right. It is what's going on. All right. There. Here's what's going on.
There we go.
Vacations. We're taking worst vacation horror stories.
That's right.
You ever had something go wrong on vacation? Tell me about your brothers and sisters. What happened?
Yeah, so we were driving to a family reunion, and we weren't planning on stopping, and so, but it was we were all tired. So we stopped at, I think it was either Motel 6 or Super 8, which is not off to a great start. And then
Dad's spending the big bucks.
The only room available was a double queen smoking room.
For 8? For 7?
7, yeah.
And where did your brother sleep?
The bathtub.
He's in a tub. I don't know what's worse, a smoking room or the tub in a smoking room.
I don't know. It was bad for all of us. I think the AC didn't work either, so it was just like stagnant air.
That is the worst. That is the worst. Well, the thing about vacations is make sure you have a plan, because if you're with a woman and you don't have a reservation, she ain't playing that game of, where are we staying tonight? Let me look it up. It's only got a star. I'm like, oh, okay, wait. Dudes are so just like, whatever. I just need a place to lay my head. I'll sleep in the back of the car.
Yeah.
I've done that. And you can get arrested doing that too, because then you're loitering. But yeah, I've shown up driving to the beach or something, and it's like, you have a place for us? No, I figured we just find something when we get there. This is spur of the moment. This is the fun part. And it's like, whack, whack. Yep, loser.
That is not fun.
Yeah, we want to hear your vacation horror stories at 534-9957.
Hi, Jeff. This is talking about your worst vacation.
Yeah.
I spent 10 days of a 14-day vacation in New Zealand, quarantined in a hotel room because of neurovirus.
Did that cut out? Is that my microphone or is it my IFB?
The speaker's right here. So
Yeah, no, but did it cut out, or is that my IFB just cutting in? I can't tell. Y'all can tell this is not a real broadcast. But yeah, so that ain't fun. And this one here, listen to this.
Hi, this is my vacation disaster. We went to Fiji for 10 days. The first morning we got there, we were on the red eye. Later on that day, a cyclone hit.
No.
We were literally stuck in our hotel.
No. Yeah, cyclones. Check the weather before you go. That's what I love. My children, with their mother, they've decided to come to Montana on vacation. And so my daughters and their step siblings are like, we know y'all have already probably been there, and they have. I've flown them over Yellowstone in a helicopter. I mean, we've done the experience, right? From Napoleon Dynamite's house to the Bison to Jackson to my kids have seen it, Old Faithful, all that stuff. Well, they're coming up there. My kids are like, really? My daddy lives my daddy lives 2 hours away. Yellowstone, yeah, it's a TV show. So they're coming to do the cowboy experience, and I'm right down the road, and I won't see them.
What? They won't come visit for a day?
I don't think it's about them. I think this is their trip. This is their family trip. And so that's what they've decided to do. I'm like, okay.
Well, if you just happen to be in Yellowstone.
Well, if you're that close to someone important, you would think, hey,
at least lunch.
I'll drive. I don't have.
Yeah.
People come to Big Sky or come to West Yellowstone. I'll drive up to meet them. My friend Melanie and Jim, Dr. Jim, they showed up, and I drove a couple of hours. I mean, I'm all up for the adventure.
Yeah.
Just give me a reason. It's that trip to Salt Lake that just wears me out. It's like it won't stop. And usually it's to go to an airport.
Yeah.
And then turn around and come back. And that's always like, really? I just spent 6 hours and I bought a new tire for this? I've blown so many tires trying to get places. Yeah. The first time my kids came to visit in eastern Idaho, because I moved here 6 years ago, and you just moved here.
Yeah.
How long has your husband been enrolled at BYU Idaho?
A while.
A while, but he's been here though?
Yeah.
And y'all were dating and got married long distance?
Yeah.
So he really exists.
He really does exist.
Yeah, you found him. Yeah. All right. And he didn't order groceries from what I heard too, so you couldn't do meal prep.
I did it last night.
You did it last night because somebody finally went to the Walmart. Okay. So he's here. You moved from Washington State to be, because y'all just got married about a year ago, right?
Yeah, so we were long distance, and then we got married over the summer, and then he moved to Washington so I could finish school, took a break from school so I could finish, and then we're coming back so he can finish.
So he can, how long has he got?
2.5 years.
All right, so Maggie is our producer. So in other words, she would fix all the things that I can't do and make sure we look good on TV. But she's filling in, helping me do the weather because I'm doing the news because Kaylee is on vacation. Now I will wait to see her vacation pictures because we're tracking her online. So we want to hear your worst vacation story. All right, the other story I wanted to bring up today because it is trending this morning. By the way, thank you all for watching this. And please subscribe to the channel. That will help. Someone's people I want to punch in the face list was found outside a grocery store. The reaction to this online has been pretty unanimous. People just want to know where they can buy this notepad. Someone posted a photo of a piece of paper they found on the ground that outside their grocery store. It says they thought it was a shopping list at first, but it wasn't. And hold that for me, please. Yeah. But instead it had a list of names with a pre-printed font at the top that said, "People I want to punch in the face." I'm going to show you this because it's one of those gag notepads I think you could probably buy somewhere. But it had a list, and yep, there it is. People I want to punch in the face. And I don't know if I'll hold it up to the camera here, but this is what a producer would do. Okay, look at this. There it is. There it is. People I want to punch in the face. So here it is. And yeah, there's people on it. I think, what you'll find is that there's people listed and appointments made. And so it went online. That's what cracks me up. It's the most obscure things that go and start trending. So there's Sam Hunt. He's on there. Donna.
There's 2 Sams.
Yeah.
Or Sam made it on twice.
Yeah, Joe at 4, Emma at noon, Hunt at 3 o'clock. So it appears to be a shopping list, maybe. But again, people I want, it's probably not a real list. It's probably something they had to do. So anyway, they were picking up the trash, and you can buy those notepads on Amazon.
Amazon's got everything.
Yeah, well, there's cool stores too. I forget what's the name of the store in the Teton Mall, the Grand Teton Mall? It's Salt Attic or something. I don't know, but they got weird stuff in there. T-shirts and oven mitts and
Oh, like Lunchbox?
Cookie Moon Sand and no, it's in the mall over here. You're new, but it's in the mall.
Yeah.
It's in the mall.
Well, there's Lunchbox.
What is that?
It's got like Kooky T-shirts and.
Is that it then? I thought it was Salt Attic.
Maybe there's a different one.
Maybe there's
I know
Spencer's,
Lunchbox.
but those wacky stores with the fun stuff. I mean, that's the only thing that attracts men to the mall. Other than hanging out at Buckle, where the manager's
Buckle?
cool. You ever been to Buckle?
Yeah, it confuses me.
Why?
Because I can't tell what they're trying to be. Are they a cowboy aesthetic or like skater aesthetic?
They're a people aesthetic. I mean, whatever you want to be.
It's just, I don't know.
Do I need to take you over and show you?
I've seen it. It just.
They got great jeans. That's what I'll tell you.
Really?
For men, they got great jeans. And that's where you buy a nice pair of jeans. But you don't get the ones with the rhinestones that rip your seats up. I don't need spangly butt.
Those are the jeans I'm thinking of. I'm like,
right,
those are the jeans you want?
No, I got rock and roll revivals. I don't need Miss Me jeans for the men's. I don't want any of that. Now, again, it's leisure wear. Is that a term? But you said cowboy aesthetic. And I'm like going, cowboy aesthetic? What does that mean? Fake cowboy?
Well, yeah.
Rodeo clothes?
Well, because they've got the jeans that kind of flared at the bottom, like.
Well, boot cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they've got like cowboy boots in there.
Oh yeah.
And like pointy-toed shoes.
Roach killers. Yeah. That way you get them in the corner.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I know they got everything, but I mean.
Then they also have like skater stuff too.
I think you're thinking of another store.
I'm thinking at least the.
Well, they got shirts. The Buckle. They got weird socks and belts and fragrances and stuff. You should go over there. By the way, yeah, I'm friends with the manager, so she's very nice, and she and her husband have kids, and they work there too. But again, I'm thinking about getting a gig there so I can get jeans. That's about it. Jeans. So if you did a makeover on me, where would you take me?
Oh, I I don't know, you have good style already, so I
Thank
feel
you very
like-
much. But this is like insurance salesman, like preacher
Yeah.
clothes. So, where do you go?
I mean, I always go to Old Navy because,
Old Navy.
but they got those nice, like knit polo shirts.
Yeah,
that
golf
are
shirts?
trending.
Yeah.
No, they're not. Well, they kind of look like golf shirts, but they're like knit material.
Yeah.
They're very trendy right now.
With
they're like old money.
satiny. Like
No.
yeah. Oh, you just regular old like thick golf shirts, knit,
Yeah, like
hot.
I don't think
like
they're
that.
hot. They look nice.
I'm not hot, but just like thick.
Well, I mean, I think
I
you
like
just gotta see it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, where do you shop?
Amazon usually.
That's it. You got to shop local. You got to go local. We got to get this place trending. We got to get this place. Y'all need to stop wearing hoodies all the time.
They're comfy though.
That's just it. I mean, it's all you want to do is snuggle up and get on the
Yeah.
couch, and nobody wants to come to work.
Well, I'm here.
Yeah, you need to check. You got a husband lounging at the house. That's how. Yeah, that's why he didn't go to the store. It's because you didn't have meal prep. Because he's sitting over at the house going, "Hey, baby, I saw you on the TV." Isn't that how it works? Yep. People are talking about how they won the genetic lottery.
The genetic lottery.
Yep. There are probably countless ways to say someone could win the genetic lottery, yet the odds seem about as good as the real lottery. Someone said, people who have won the genetic lottery, what qualities do you have?
My brain is not processing what you just
Someone
said.
said they're not allergic to mosquitoes. So while they can get bit, they're basically unaffected. So it's what's the good things that you have?
Oh,
Yeah, and you know my favorite?
red hair.
I like redheads, yes. I've dated redheads. And you're a very pretty girl.
Well, thank you.
But, and my mother's redheaded. So that comes out kind of, when I grow hair. But yeah, that's yours, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you have red hair.
Yeah.
And blue eyes. Yeah. So you're special.
Yeah.
Me, when they say he's got a great personality, that's like a death sentence. You ever heard that
Yeah,
phrase?
uh-huh.
Hey, you'll love them. They got a great personality. Womp womp. Nope. A man's wrote on there his beard is magnificent. So he likes his beard. He thinks that's the genetic lottery. Someone said they have a magic sleep button so they can sleep anywhere. That's a great thing to
My
have.
mom has that.
Narcolepsy? No, your mom can
I
just
mean,
lay down and go
yeah.
to sleep.
Like we can't take her to the movies because she's just out as soon
When
before
it
the
gets
trailer's
dark, when it
finished.
gets dark, yeah, and you smell of popcorn
Yeah,
and
she's
the big recline.
gone.
Well, now they put these reclining seats in the movies, and it's like, oh, I'm on a
what?
Romaine's mattress over here.
Well, once you go to a movie theater with the reclining seats, you
You're
can't
spoiled.
go back.
No, you can, well, yeah. Who wants to? But people stopped watching movies in movie theaters. I think that it's the whole experience of that, trying to sneak food in, and
Yeah.
making
when
out
you
in the
look
back.
at the prices for popcorn nowadays,
Oh,
it
yeah.
makes sense.
But
Bring
they've,
back
but
sneaking
they've,
in
they've
food.
stepped up the food though. You can go in there and have a meal.
That's true.
And some of these places, I mean, they have alcohol. They have bars in the movie
Yeah.
theater. Yes, I mean, it's like go upstairs and it's like a club.
the movie theater that we went to growing up had a 21 and up theater. Like one of the, you know how they have all the different.
Just for drinking.
Yeah, they had one. So it was like a lounge like as you walked
Yeah,
in, and
yeah.
then they had a bar in the front where you buy concessions, but then they had a whole lounge experience, and they only had rated R movies in there. And like,
Oh,
Yeah.
did you ever go to that?
no,
See, she's
I
good.
never
She's
lived.
a good girl.
I never lived there when I was 21, though.
Yeah. Well, again, good for you. You obey the law. That just seems a little weird to call it that. There's a woman on here who says she doesn't grow any leg hair.
That is
Isn't that
winning
nice?
the genetic lottery.
That's a genetic lottery winner right there. Someone said they can read really fast so they can process lines at a glance rather than going word by word. I have that. I have a photographic memory, so I can see things and pretty much sum them up. But it also comes with the job, communicating, and I have a great personality.
Yeah.
Are
Are personalities genetic, though?
Yeah, I think so. Some people are like a washcloth. They got nothing.
That's fair.
When you have
But sometimes I feel like that's where they're raised. Like their whole family's just like that.
having personalities.
Yeah, like
Well-
they're all just like They eat dinner silently.
They're
they
meek.
don't talk.
Yeah. Well, they've been pushed down. I mean, that's the thing. You got to find out who you are. You got to leave home. You got to explore. You need to get out of Rexburg and come on to Iona, where the party's at. I don't know. Come on downtown. Someone said no one in their family has gone bald. Is that the genetic lottery?
I mean, probably.
Can you have better than 20/20 vision? Is that the genetic lottery?
You can have better than 20/20 vision.
Someone said they don't sunburn.
I think that's just having a tan.
They added they still take sun protection seriously,
Well,
but you know they don't burn, which is good. And someone said winning trait is not having a losing one. I didn't win, but I also avoided all the ways you can instantly lose. So I don't think I would risk a re-roll if it were offered. What would you change about yourself?
I would change. I'm left-handed, and the world is not made for left-handed people. So I think I would switch which hand I write with.
You're right. I think I have one child. I say we. My ex-wife and I have one child that's left-handed, and then we have one that's right-handed. And the left-handed one, it makes things a little different. Both my parents are left-handed. They had 3 right-handed kids.
Yeah.
But my ex-wife told a story about how her mother duct taped her arm behind her back to force her
Yeah, they used to like force you in school not to use your left hand.
to be right-handed.
But then they were like, let people use their hands. And I'm like, no, let's go back to that. Let's teach right-handed.
So you do everything left-handed. But
my right hand is completely incompetent.
So you're not amphibious,
I'm not
androgynous,
none of the above.
or ambidextrous.
So there's 2, me and my brother are left-handed.
Yeah.
And 2 of my siblings are right-handed, and then 1 is ambidextrous. So we're like perfectly split.
So he can do either hand.
Yeah, when he was little, he'd be like, I'm getting tired, and switch hands to start eating.
Isn't that nice? Can you
Yeah.
write? I mean, just try writing your signature with the opposite hand.
It's so
like
hard.
that's a good way to know it's your signature.
Well,
use
my
that one.
signature's not very good.
We have
even with my
you've got a
left hand.
long
Yeah.
name. What's your maiden name?
DeGaramore.
What?
DeGaramore.
DeGaramore. Is that
Yeah.
Italian?
I think it's French.
French.
Well, we always say it's from Kansas because when they came over from France, they changed it. So.
French. And what is your husband? Alaskan? What is he?
He's white.
Okay, we got a Caucasian on our hands over there. I haven't met him yet, but I'm sure he'll have something to say.
I know, he's going to watch this and be like, what is going on?
What are they doing over here? That's how you win the genetic lottery. Have a great personality. Have a great day. The show after the show is brought to you by YouTube's because that's the channel it's on, and localnews8.com. And we're available for hire at your next party or wingding, your funeral, bar mitzvah, or ceremony. Have a great day. I will see you on the regular TVs coming up at noon, and it is a great day. It is Juneteenth, so have some red velvet cake. And coming up tomorrow morning, we'll tell you the best way to pick a watermelon. There's a trick to this.
I'm excited.
And it involves your hand, not your left hand, your right hand. Right hands only.
Well, then I'm out of luck.
You're good at doing roundabouts, aren't you? Just turn left.
You can't turn left on a roundabout?
Yeah, that's how you go on a roundabout, always left.
No, always right.
Well, when you turn, which way are you going?
To the right.
Look at her, she's acting. No, you turn left. If I'm going this way, I'm turning left.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I was like, you enter on the right.
I enter and then I turn left because it's a roundabout. It's like a NASCAR track.
But how often do you go all the way around to the very last
I
one?
do it for fun. When my kids are in the car with me, I just do several laps, mess with them.
I thought that was illegal.
Really? You gonna try and bust me? I put you on television and everything, and all of a sudden,
Maybe
I'm
that's
busted.
just a Washington law. I don't-
Oh, we're in another state now.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about these people coming in from other states. We have to shut you down. They get you a ride with the popos. Thank you, Maggie. Maggie will be producing the show, so if there's something you don't like, call her, all right?
Yeah,
She's
call
going to
me.
change her name to, what is it, DiGiorno? What is it? De Guapamovo?
DeGaramore.
DeGaramore. No wonder you got married to that guy.
Yeah.
I need to get
That
rid
was
of it.
that was the rule. Was your last name has to be easier than mine.
Again, that's part of it. I
It is.
know.
It's a big deal.
I know. Go Smith.
Go Smith.
Go Smith. See you later. Good night. DeGaramo.